All right, guys, today is day 104 of Grinding Until I'm a Millionaire. Today was Friday, and on Fridays I have a special list of things that I do. And anyway, these videos, I guess she wants to go. These videos are just where I check in every day and talk about what I did for the day to get closer to becoming a millionaire. Usually I just get on some rants where I'm talking about whatever I thought about throughout the day. So anyway, today was Friday, and on Fridays, I normally do a live stream on my main channel. And within that live stream, it's the main goal of it is really just to interact with my audience and get to know them. I noticed a big difference in people who would buy things when I'd launch them, or just be more a part of my community. Like when I was doing consistent live streams and getting to know my audience and my fans, it was it built a better relationship with them versus when I didn't. And I didn't think too much of it. When we launched our online course, I had quite a few people buy into it, and those were the people that were most active in the live streams. And later on, whenever we launched a sale of the course or things like that, and I wasn't doing live streams as much, you could really tell. And so that got my head turning on wow, it is really important. And I think people just like to feel a part of something. In Tribes by, I think it's Seth Godin, right? Yeah. In Tribes, he talks a lot about that. There are movements all around, and we're naturally going to be a part of all of those movements, whatever we're interested in. There's a movement of entrepreneurs or YouTubers or people who are just trying to create passive income or build a brand. And I'm in that tribe, right? I look up to people like Hermosi or Gary Vee, and people who spread the message of the things that I'm thinking or the things that I'm learning about. And a lot of you guys are in that similar tribe, right? The thing is that you don't get to decide that you're the leader of the tribe. This is what Seth says in his book. I don't get to just say, hey, I'm the leader of the entrepreneur tribe now, so you guys should listen to what I have to say. You guys should follow me. You guys should blah, blah, blah. You don't get to decide that. The tribe gets to decide that. And the only way that you get in front of the tribe is by putting out content. And so what I was doing in the niche that I'm in, for my other two, for my other two YouTube channels, was that I would just put out content. I would talk about the things in the niche that I'm excited about, that I like, and share my opinions. And from that, people who stumbled across it realized, hey, this guy knows what he's talking about. This guy's been in the industry a while. This guy has good opinions. And so because of that, it started to build a group around me of people who watched my content, cared about what I had to say, blah, blah, blah. And you can strengthen that connection by interacting with them. I genuinely would care about who's in my live streams and get to know them and remember, there's a handful of them. I remember their names. I remember where they're from, just because they've mentioned it in the live stream, right? Some have kids, some are this old, some started riding bikes at this age, some are doing and I think that makes people feel really special, because you can not only can you if Gary Vee knew my name and could remember about, I'd be wow, this is crazy, So I guess that's fun to think about. I've never thought about it from that side. But it's that would really make an impact, and I would feel more like we know each other on a personal level. And therefore, when he's like, hey guys, I'm releasing a new book, I'd be first in line to buy that book, because I feel like we know each other. Now that's hard to do at scale. If you got tens of thousands of people in your live streams, that's going to be really hard to do. But when I was doing it with just 20, 30 people in the live streams, they rotate in and out, the people who are in there, but you can still build that connection, and they'll show up here or there, and they just can't believe it when you remember their name, or you can't believe it when you remember something about them. And I think that's a fascinating thing. So anyway, Fridays I do my live streams, and I try and just build the audience, build the connection, get to know the people who watch my content, and share my knowledge. That's the whole point of it. And usually from the live streams, I can get 2 or 3 sections where I answered a question and it was a pretty good tangent that I can clip off into its own video and post the following week on the channel. But today I didn't do the live stream. I didn't schedule it, so I didn't have any kind of expectation or anything to do it. And I've just been so tired, man. Like I said yesterday, I'm getting burnt out. Just having a really hard time with discipline and motivation, all that shit. And so, I think I woke up kind of early. I stayed up really late. These videos are killing me, putting these videos out. I need to figure out a better system, or I don't know what it's going to be, but it's like by the time it's not hard to put the videos in Premiere, put lo-fi behind it and upload it. But then I've got to link the daily video. I've got to make the daily short video, the TikTok video. I've got to link the two. I've got to take the transcript from this longer video and put that into GPT, write a blog post. And I need to do all 3 of those things every day, and it really adds up. So yesterday, and I'm doing the daily check-in videos, or the daily TikTok videos, a little bit different. I'm editing them on Premiere with a graphics templates so that it looks a little bit cleaner, higher quality. And maybe I just need to stop doing that. But I feel like it takes me about the same time it was taking me when I was doing it on TikTok. I don't know. Anyway, I was up super late, and so I think I woke up at 10 or 11. And then I fell back asleep and woke up at noon, and I was like, God damn, this is crazy. But I do that, when I get burnt out, when I burn myself out, I overwork myself, I have a day or so of catch up. And like I said yesterday, some days it's like, you know what, I'm not working on anything. I'm just playing video games all day today. And again, I'm still not there yet. I'm pretty motivated. I got a good amount of stuff done today, but the sleep, and I guess the caffeine thing. No energy drink last night like normal, no energy drink this morning, no energy drink tonight. I don't really even have a headache. It's 2 a.m. It's been almost 48 hours without an energy drink, and we're fine. We're chilling. Looking at new apartments around here and trying to figure out what I'm going to do next has got me really in the frugal state. So I'm cut my car insurance on the car until I fix the car, save me $160, $170 a month. No energy drinks would save me $150 on the low end. And so just right there, that's $300. Maybe I'll clear out the garage when I fix my car, quit paying the garage, because rent for the garage is another $120. Do I really need it? No. If my ex isn't living here, I could just put all my stuff up here. Anyway, I'm just trying to cut out all of the expenses that I have that are unnecessary and just put that money into savings, put it towards that in that debt payoff account that I have. And that's kind of just a big focus for me. And I like the energy drinks, man, but do I need them? Probably not. I think I should. Maybe that's part of the reason I've been so maybe the caffeine helps me focus. I feel like I have ADD, so maybe the caffeine does help me focus, and I'm having a hard time the last 2 days with it, and that's why I just feel like I'm burning out, because I try to focus on something and then I'll just get on TikTok or Instagram. I've been wasting so much time on Reels because I'm having a hard time focusing. So I've got some Alpha Brain pills in there that I bought at Walmart. Maybe I'll pop a few of those and see if they do anything. But then again, if those are $2 a pill, then what the hell? I'm not saving any money by cutting out energy drinks. So I've got to be mindful about that. I think I'll be fine with just water, chicken, potatoes, broccoli. That's all I need. Free food from work. That's it. But anyway, I don't know why I started talking about it. I've just been, so I slept in till 12. I think I worked on this stuff because Photoshop was crashing last night, so I couldn't publish the episode before I went to bed. So I just went to bed. I did it all this morning, got it set up, got it all going, linked together, website, blah, blah, blah. Did that. Then I went to the DMV to tell them that I'm not going to be driving my car, so they shouldn't cancel my registration because I canceled my insurance. I need to do that. I went there. The line was super long. I just wrote on my to-do list to schedule an appointment for Monday. I'll do that tomorrow. I wrote it on my list for tomorrow. Schedule the appointment, because with the appointment it's so much quicker. So I'll just do that. And then went to my favorite place, like the chop shop here. I go in and get an acai bowl. And what I did, my big focus today was I needed to plan like what the perfect day would look like, because I keep adding on things that I need to be working on and things that I need to do. And like I have daily lists of things like share 5 posts to my story, repost 2 items, like this, comment this, reply to emails. And those are just like daily things that I need to do that will keep growing the brand forward and connecting with my audience. And then it's like, well, now I have this stuff that I need to do. I need to have ChatGPT write the blog post. I need to embed the YouTube video. I need to link the short video to the longer YouTube video. I need to put it on Anchor so it's on Spotify, and like all these other things. And I'm like getting unorganized with it, and I need to stay organized. I just need to break it down. And what I drew out, my backpack's all the way over there, so I won't pull it out, but it was essentially like what it would look like. So if I woke up at 8 a.m., took out Joey, sat down, planned my day, did my tasks, read for a little bit, started cooking my food, got ready for the day, had 2 hours of deep work, like what it would look like, it mapped out really well. And I was like, okay, this looks nice. I think I can do that. One thing I need to get back to doing and like just stick to is planning my day daily on the calendar. That's something that I would do. And I was so good about it. And then I just fell off, and I tried it again a few months ago and fell off. But I would sit down before I go to bed every night, and I would just look at my day. I'm like, okay, I'm going to wake up at 9. I'm going to take out the dog. That's going to take like 15 minutes. I'm going to work on this for this amount of time. I'm going to work on this. I'm going to eat. I would put literally everything onto the calendar. And it, if I followed it, it was just perfect because I didn't feel stressed, and I could visually see like, wow, this is all I can get done today. So I don't feel bad if I don't get anything else done. Versus now without the calendar, I'm like, fuck, I should have got this done. I should have got this done. I should have woke up earlier. I should have done this. And it's like, probably wouldn't have been possible, but I just stressed myself out. So I really want to get back on that, scheduling it out. And what I did today, the whole point of today was mapping out like, if it's possible to schedule out what I need to schedule out, and if I do schedule it out, will I be able to get it done? Come on. So anyway, I looked at that. It looked good. I'm pretty happy about it. And it was, if I worked, it worked out fine. And the gym, I want to get back going to the gym. That's going to be a big focus of mine soon. But I feel like I need to build these systems in place before I try and do that. It's like, hi. It's like, I'd imagine like building a house. Like for me, I need to lay out the foundation. I need to just have this set system. Wake up, do this, do this, do this, do this. Before I go to bed, do this, do this, do this. And like, if that's in place and if it doesn't feel like a lot of work to do that, then adding on other things should be pretty easy. Like if I build my day so that I have time to go to the gym, then going to the gym's not hard. I don't mind going to the gym. I like going to the gym. I think it's wonderful. But when I'm so pressed for time and I'm so stressed out with my to-do list, like it's a level 2 priority. It's not a high priority for me. And maybe that's the problem right there. But I just think like, next year I can, I'm in okay shape. I'm in pretty good shape anyway. Next year, I can go to the gym and get huge if I want. Like it's something I can do later. And I just feel like what I do right now, what I put out now, the content I make, the things that I do are going to be compounding as soon as I start doing them. And so I would rather do that now, do the stuff that I'm working on now and have that start compounding so that 6 years from now, it's in a much better position versus do it next year or do it slower because I'm wasting my time at the gym or wasting my time at other things. Like I'm still, like I said, I make it sound like the gym's a waste of time. I don't think that at all. But I think that for what I'm trying to do, I don't have the system in place to like make time to go to the gym. And so it feels like it's go to the gym or it's do this. And what I need to do is the thing that I need to do and not the gym right now. Very soon though, maybe, I don't know. We'll plan out my day tonight on the calendar, plan it out Sunday, plan it out Monday, and just get that going and schedule in the time that I need to have scheduled in and get it all figured out. So those are like the big things. After that, I came back to the apartment. I think I took out the dog, and then I was going to film. So I showered, got ready because I need to film. My one objective is to upload like 50 reviews this month. So I need to be filming, scripting, editing. I need to be doing all that. And I scripted 3 last night. So I was like, I'll film 3 today and hopefully edit them tomorrow. And so showered, shaved, was going to film the videos, and like I just laid down for a little bit, and I was like, God damn, this feels nice. And I passed out and I slept for hours, took a big nap, and then I woke up and filmed the videos. But I'm telling myself I needed that. I don't know, I feel kind of lazy, but I'm telling myself that I've been really burnt out and low on sleep for the last week, so it was nice to catch up. I just stopped myself from yawning. So that was good. Filmed the videos, and then I went and sat in the hot tub for a little bit today and just tried to meditate on like what am I doing, man? I feel like I need to figure out what my next steps are going to be, and that's really hard for me because it's kind of uncertain. Like I like to have this big super master plan planned out for myself, and I don't have that. And so I feel like, oh well, I don't want to get stuck in this trap where I'm just doing the same thing every day. Like I want to be working towards something. So anyway, I just sat in the hot tub and tried to figure out what I'm doing with my life. And what I came to the conclusion is that I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing. I think it's working fine, and I think over time it's going to get results. Like keep focusing on my 2 YouTube channels, building those up slowly. Finish the bike review stuff, get the affiliate stuff kind of honed in, then I'll change directions on my main channel. I've got a bunch of video ideas that I need to execute on, but they're going to take a lot of time. But anyway, keep working the same amount, keep saving the same amount, keep going towards paying off the debt. Like just keep everything the same and stick it out for a few months and see where I'm at. Like I'm pretty happy with where everything's going right now. Just my personal life falling apart, but that's okay. Look at this. Look at this. I have the cutest dog in the whole world, and we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. So I'm not gonna stress anymore. Just gonna keep working on my stuff. Everything's gonna be fine. Anyway, it's 2:00. I'm gonna go put this video together, edit it, and get ready for sleep so that I can plan out my day and follow it, man. I'm gonna follow it to a T, and yeah. So that was day 104? Today's day 104, right? Tomorrow's gonna be 105. I'm pretty sure. I gotta double check now because I don't remember. Yeah, today's 104. 104. So anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow for day 105. Thanks for rocking with me. Thanks for watching. I hope you get a little bit of value out of these. Oh wait, I gotta share my daily thought is that I think it's really hard to be happy. It's really hard to move in any direction when you don't have a plan for yourself. If you're sitting around doing the same thing every day and you don't know why you're doing it, you don't know what that's getting you, then I think it's going to be very, very hard to be happy. And I've got to remember that when I start to feel a little bit hopeless or a little bit burnt out. It's like I look at the big picture. I'm like, I know when I'm going to keep doing this, I'm going to get my debt paid off. I'm going to have money set aside. I'm going to build my passive income up to $5,000 a month. I'm going to be able to move to Bali and explore and travel and just do all of these things that I want to do. But it's going to take a lot of work right off the bat. And if I just focus on like being stuck in that cycle of just working and putting up these videos and only getting 50 fucking views and just like all these things, it's like that's a bad spot to get yourself in. Somebody commented on one of the shorts that I put up, and he's like, it's been 7 years of this. And it's like, fair enough. That sucks. Because I was talking about how usually it's just a temporary season. If you're going through some hard shit, you're going through a bad time, it's a temporary season. And if you want to get yourself out of a shitty situation bad enough, and your situation's bad enough, you're going to get it figured out. And like, chances are you're not going to be stuck there for that long. So I would argue that this guy doesn't want to get out of the situation that bad, because it's really, really hard to stay in like a really, like, I don't know, maybe there's some real bad situations, and I don't think some people have ever experienced that, and they just think their situation's bad. It's like, you haven't seen a bad situation. So, yeah. Anyway, you just think bigger. What are you working towards? Find something to work towards, because if that's a shitty existence. If every day you're just going to work and you don't know why, you don't know what you're working towards. Like, oh man, that's the worst day ever. Like that, I was starting to feel like that, and I'm like, no, wait, there's a reason for this. I'm working towards more. There's a reason. And then I felt good, So anyway, if you guys are having a hard time, figure out where you're going, man. Set some goals for yourself, plan something, and then work towards it. And even if you're doing the same work, like, now you have something attached to it. So it's going to feel more purposeful. We've got to have a purpose. Yeah, those are my daily thoughts. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.